We be rising in your health and wellness here. What's going on, beautiful people? I hope you're doing well. Today, we're talking about gut skin health and what you can do to regenerate your body. Here we have a strawberry, banana, coconut milk, hemp smoothie. Absolutely delicious, you guys, and just minimal ingredients, but you have all of your macronutrients. So you've got healthy fats from the coconut, you got your protein from the hemp seeds, and we have some carbs in there, healthy carbs from your strawberries and bananas. And bananas in particular contain butyrate, which is a short chain fatty acid that is produced when beneficial gut bacteria break down dietary fiber in the colon. So very important for your gut health. So there can be a number of reasons why your skin is flaring up, why you may have acne, eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, rosacea. And it's basically your body sending you a signal saying something is not right here. We need to focus on our body and spend some time repairing and regenerating our gut. And the gut, we first always start with the gut because the gut is connected to all body systems, including the skin, which is the third kidney and largest eliminative organ. So the skin is trying to get your attention saying, hey, we need to focus on getting our body into a better state of balance. And that's what I'm all about, you guys. And I use the food to help strengthen these body systems. And so when we're seeing inflammation or skin flare-ups, we always look at the root issue, the root of what is happening. And we start with the gut because our gut is also our immune system. 70% of our immune system is in our gut and largely controlled by the bacteria that reside in there. So for everybody, it's going to be different protocols, different meal plans, because what works for one person may not work for another. And you may need to be in a phase of detoxification for a while, or you may be the type of person that needs to have more nutrient-dense foods to help repair your skin. And there are certain foods that can help do that. And I can help you with that if you want to have a one-on-one consultation. But first, I want to talk about what you can do today, just starting right now. And it's also important to look at your biomarkers and looking at when you eat a certain food, how does it digest for you? Are you, first of all, digesting your food properly? And digestion does first start in the mouth and breaking down food. Are you stressed? Because stress also shuts down digestion and can lead to inflammation, systemic inflammation in the body, because stress shuts down digestion and it also spikes cortisol. And when our liver is not detoxifying properly, then that can manifest with skin issues. So we also want to look at the skin-liver connection as well as the gut connection and our kidneys. They're all connected and they're all tied together. So first, starting with the gut, there can be a number of contributing factors to skin issues. It can be either leaky gut, and that's where toxins or undigested food particles leak into the bloodstream. So if we want to look at our intestines as, say, a window screen, the screen is actually developing larger and larger holes. And that's where the food can seep into the bloodstream, and that can lead to a whole host of inflammatory responses and symptoms. So we want to look at, if you have high scores for leaky gut, we want to look at repairing the gut. And also another contributing factor is dysbiosis. So an imbalance of healthy bacteria in the gut. And that can also lead to an inflammation response in our immune system. And that can lead to a whole host of symptoms as well. So for everybody, it may be different, but we're always tracing it back to healing the gut. and also hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance can also lead to PCOS, acne, hormonal acne. So we're also looking at helping out the liver because the liver metabolizes estrogen. And so what we do is we look at what phase do you need to be in at this point. Usually for most people, if they're coming off the standard American diet, we ease you into just starting to eat whole foods from nature. And it has to be, I talk a lot about detoxification, but a detox approach should really be gradual and balanced because sometimes if you go an extreme route or very rapid into detoxification, it can sometimes worsen your symptoms because now we're trying to get our eliminative channels opening, such as our skin and our kidneys. And then you can see even more flare-ups because all of the toxins in the body are trying to eliminate, and the skin is going to be one of the eliminative channels, along with your kidneys. So we also want to have liver supporting foods, kidney supporting foods, and intestinal supporting foods. And for me, detoxification is all about cleaning and strengthening the human body and organs and getting it back into a better state of balance. And so if we see that we have inflammation, it's really our body signaling to us, hey, I need some attention here. There's too much accumulation of toxins in my body. And the bowels can't keep up, the liver can't keep up, and the kidneys are overloaded. So the skin is trying to eliminate. And when it comes to health, elimination is key. So we also want to look at fiber-rich foods to start the elimination process. And that is going to help out the bowels. It's going to add in, when we look at the food, it's going to add in beneficial bacteria. So it's going to help with dysbiosis, leaky gut. We can look at L-glutamine, an important amino acid that can also help to start repairing the gut. And we also may need to move into more alkalizing foods that can start soothing and cooling down the inflammation. And that's what a lot of people find. As soon as they start adding in more green juices or smoothies, all of a sudden the inflammation just goes down because the body can finally start to repair and regenerate some of these tissues. And so just as we can eat certain foods that lead to inflammation, we can eat foods that can be anti-inflammatory. And so it's knowing your biomarkers and what foods are good for you. And so I can help you guys with that, but first we always want to address the intestinal tract and the bowels and get that moving. And a fiber-rich diet is really going to do that. It's also going to help remove a lot of the toxic load and remove it out of the body. So when we start to see health issues, we also look at how many bowel movements are you having a day. A lot of people are constipated and are not eliminating, and that is drinking enough water, hydrating yourself. If you're not getting it from eating lots of fruits and vegetables, because that's important as well. The lymphatic system is also important because that's basically our large sewer system, and that will help with the elimination process. So we also want to look at exercise or a rebounder because that's going to help to eliminate the waste buildup. Sweating can help to open up the pores, eliminate toxins. A lot of people do saunas nowadays. I like to do saunas. I like to do hot and cold showers, and that really helps to open up the skin. Also, breathing in fresh air, your lungs, that's also important for elimination. Breathing, a lot of people are stressed out. Again, that shuts down the digestive system. And so we want to look at reducing stress. And ways that you can do that is just simply breathing. People don't take enough time to breathe. Getting in outdoors, getting in nature, breathing in fresh air, and getting in sunlight. That's going to help. Also, kidneys. Working on those important kidneys because that's also going to help with your skin. So with the high stress nowadays and the accumulation of toxins from the food to the environment, we also want to look at helping those kidneys. And so hydration is key for those kidneys. And also not overburdening them with too much of the processed foods and oils and you know, all of the chemicals in the food. So that's basically a first start of bringing in the whole foods and working on the digestive system, working on elimination through our bowels. And once we start working on adding in more fiber-rich foods, adding in some probiotics, so that can be from healthy coconut yogurt, or if you're wanting to add in sauerkraut, kefir, or if you're taking probiotics through supplement, that's also going to help with dysbiosis, adding in more beneficial bacteria in your gut, which is also going to reduce inflammation. We can also, I won't cover it in today's video of the nutrients required for healthy skin, but there's also nutrients required for healthy skin and gut. And hormone balance as well. And a lot of people aren't getting enough vitamin D too, and that's essential for hormone health. So first thing is we want to look at working on our eliminative channels, opening up the bowels, helping our liver to detox, because that's going to help with our elimination, and working on those kidneys. Super important. So first step, adding in a whole food, fiber-rich diet, probiotics, and you can get that, like I said, from your food, reducing stress. That is a great start. We could go more into detoxification, and if that's right for you at this time. But as I said, most people, we have to ease into it and do gradual, so you don't get too many symptoms, because everything is going to start moving. All the toxins are going to start wanting to eliminate through the skin. So you could see even more flare-ups if we do too heavy of a detox. So first, starting with fiber-rich foods, how many bowel movements are you having a day? And if you want my Clear Skin for Life ebook, highly recommend you get that. I know I'm biased, but it just has so much great information. I cover nutrients required, detoxification, and we get into what you can do to start repairing your gut and foods that you can start eating to repair your gut, which will reduce those symptoms on your skin. So I can also work with you guys one-on-one for nutritional coaching. Check out berising.com. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. As always, be getting in some whole, healthy, fresh food, be getting in some nature, sunlight, fresh air, and be doing what you love. When you do that, we'll all be rising.